Hey there everybody, my name's Ben. I'm the education coordinator here at River Music Experience. And today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite bass players, Paul McCartney. We're going to be talking about one of his most iconic bass lines, Come Together. I had to do a little research about this one because I've seen people play it all sorts of different ways. And I realized in my brief little YouTube searching that I don't think Paul McCartney has ever played this song live. Or if he has, it's been like a one-off at a show or something, because I couldn't find an actual video of him performing it. So I could see the exact way that he's playing it. However, I found an isolated bass track and I listened to that really closely, and I'm pretty sure that this is the way that he does it on Abbey Road. This song is in D. That's your starting point right there. We're going to be doing 5th fret on the A string. Couple things if you want to do this like really authentically right. Got to use a pick. Okay. I'm usually using my fingers when I play bass, but to play Paul McCartney lines, we got to use a pick. And what I got on here right now, these are some nylon tape wound strings. I was told that these are what Paul McCartney used on the rooftop concert, but it definitely helps give you that Hofner bass, very round 60s bass type of sound. So anyway, we get something kind of like this here. So if you listen to the recording, you can very clearly hear the slide down, which I assume that he's not going and jumping back up there again every single time. So I assume he's just going up and down. Because sometimes you'll see people do this where they're doing a little finger run there to do that, and I'm pretty sure that Paul is doing a slide on it. So you want to start on D, and then you're going to go to your A, 7th fret on the D string, and slide up to 12th fret D. And then, so at the same time that we get to that D, we want to then hit our F over here, this 10th fret on the G string. And then come back over. So and just slide it up and down. Now, listening to this recording, I think there are maybe 1 or 2 times during the verse where he'll do he's not doing the slides, but for the most part he is doing those slides both ways. So this is the majority of the song right here. If you're in the verse, when we want to go to the 4 chord here, which is our A, so he's not doing the slide there, he's just playing the single notes. It's A, C, C, A, or 5th fret on G, and 7th fret on D. And then he's just holding da 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 da, and then. That's one of my other favorite parts too, is going into the later verses, he does a little bit of like he changes it up a little bit each time, but that's kind of the base idea. And all it is it's a little back and forth on the 10th and 12th fret on the G string there. We got the little turnaround part on it, which is just B, all you got to do there. He's just playing straight notes on it. And then the only other part too after that, I guess, is the solo at the end. He stops playing the main riff and kind of just goes to doing one of these here. And he does this kind of goofy little and listening along, it doesn't really sound like there's any real pattern on it. I think he's just kind of doing it when he's feeling it. So it's over that whole guitar solo at the end. He's just kind of going back between 4th and 5th string there, just doing a little kind of trill back and forth. And then that's basically, that's the gist of that song. It's kind of funny. It's one of the most iconic bass lines of all time. And it's really just a few notes. Thanks everybody for watching. If you got any suggestions for other bass lines that we could be breaking down on this Riffs and Tricks series, I'm just going to be kind of going over all sorts of different stuff on the bass, different things that I do, different things that I've seen other people do, and bass lines that I love playing. So, thanks everybody for watching, and happy practicing.